Just three guys talking about all the important issues that you don't even care about.
So I got a question for you guys. All right,
Go ahead.
Okay.
Dave, I'm gonna need your take on this. As you have a, let's let the audience know. Chef's got a 2-year-old son, and Dave's got a daughter. How old's your daughter?
She's 7. She'll be 8 this year.
7. All right, cool. And my son's 8. He'll be 9. And he's getting to the point where he is noticing and liking girls to an extent. He's not the groping kind. He's not getting in trouble that way. So he just likes to look and kind of keep it to himself. But he likes to go to Twin Peaks and Hooters type restaurants. And I've been criticized a little bit by females in general for taking him there. And we go there and we'll have a bite to eat, and the girls love him typically. As they're supposed to love all their customers, and they'll come hang out and everything. He has a good time, and we leave it at that. And we went and watched the game there yesterday, and without incident. And his mom came and she came back into town and picked him up, and gives me the dirty looks and stuff for having him there. And want to get you guys' take on taking your kids there, or how you feel like if it's a good idea or bad idea, or if it's just up to the parent taking them. I think it's no harm, no foul. I'm not, not teaching him anything bad by letting him feast his eyes if that's what he wants to do.
Right. You're not taking your kid to a strip club, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to have a different varying opinion, obviously, than the other two. I mean, I'm not going to take my daughter to Hooters. That should be weird.
Okay.
But I honestly,
I'm gonna stop right there. We did see one of his classmates there. That was a girl with her family. They were there too. So
were they hiring or?
That's God, it's terrible.
College is expensive there, man. You gotta start early, homie.
That's right. That's right. So, oh man. So I'm gonna be like, so I am my daughter's mom, right? Covered in tattoos. I've got a few. Like we're not. I'm going to say that we're probably on the more liberal side. So my daughter at 7 years old tells me that she wants to be a tattoo artist when she grows up. So let me be honest. Like there's probably a point in time where she's going to have to put herself through college by working in somewhere like Hooters. Will I like it? No. But I come from a different kind of background, right? So it's Hooters it's just Hooters, right? So I'm the kind of guy that reads Playboy for the articles. You know what I mean? That's
well, they don't even show anything anymore right here.
So yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, man. I mean, quite honestly, like that's good for their business because these places like Twin Peaks and the Hooters, they're not like only taking 18 and up, and they pride themselves in being kind of a family establishment that just so happens to have tits to look at, but their food is solid, right? So I don't feel like you're trying to teach. I think the problem is people are like, oh, he's teaching his kid to be a misogynist, and which is teach their own, right? Because let's be honest, in about 5 years, everybody's getting participation awards, and it's all going to shit anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
he gets
that's my take. I mean, it's really no harm, no foul, man.
Well,
what do you got, Chef?
I'm gonna Jerry Lee Lewis a shit and set the piano on fire here. I've been blessed to have you guys and with this whole situation from the day we found out that we were going to have a child to now. More specifically, Eli.
You said you were blessed to have us.
Conversation with me because I was kind of.
That's what he said. He said he was blessed to have us.
Blessed to have us. That's the first.
Well,
I
know, but I'm sure I know. Yeah, this will be the last time.
Cold pizza and hot beer. It's a blessing.
Yeah. Good friendship. To be specific, though, you told me I was worried about how he would turn out and all that stuff, and if everything would turn out okay while she was pregnant. And you told me, just look on TV and look at some of these retards that are out there having children in the first place, and they're pretty successful at it. And that really, to be honest with you, though, to think about it just for a minute, that really struck a chord because you're absolutely right. I mean, yeah, so you got people that are giving you this bad look while you're at Twin Peaks, but look at some of the TV shit that we see. Like, what's that? The little fat girls that's so popular right now, country is shit, that's dumb as hell.
Honey Boo Boo.
Yeah. Are you
It's Honey
kidding
Boo Boo.
me? No.
It's
so
one of the reasons I don't really watch TV. So.
Right. So you take your son to a place where, yeah, of course he's going to look at the women, which is in my opinion, not a bad thing. He's not doing anything bad, and the food is actually pretty decent. So,
The chef is calling you out, Twin Peaks and Hooters.
Yeah. Disclaimer: I am not a chef. For all the chef friends that I know that ever listen to this, I know that. So anyway, the really sad part is that there are people out there that watch that kind of shit that'll scorn a dude whenever he takes his son to Twin Peaks, but then they'll watch some kid make a complete fool of themselves, or like even worse, those dance moms and all that other shit that you're just totally, putting these girls out there like that. It's okay for them to do that, but if you take your son to Twin Peaks for a good time, it's like you're the worst.
Chaz, I have a question for you, man. Are you ever allowed to do any man stuff? Because you've referenced dance moms and you've referenced Honey Boo Boo. So I'm starting to question like how much control you have over your own household. There's friend.
No, so that's a good question. I have complete control, and the fact that I got
can't let her listen to this.
And you choose to watch Honey Boo Boo.
No, I literally I've gotten sick to the point to where Mackenzie's got mad. She's like, just walk out and go watch something else, or just walk away because I like the show and I don't want to hear that. And I just can't stand it. Like I'm like, God, man, like this. It's the same people you see at Walmart that are pissing you off in the parking lots. You know what I mean?
Why don't you guys spend more time with the Netflix and chill? Maybe some Disney Channel and chill.
Hey, I'm 0 for 5 in Netflix and chill.
We Netflix and chill.
It all depends on what side you're looking at, too.
Yeah.
It's 5 minutes in Netflix and chill.
Yeah, we Netflix and chill for about 3.5 seconds yesterday.
Wait, hold on. So, did you watch Netflix for 3.5 seconds, or did you chill for 3.5 seconds?
3.5 seconds? Did you give her something extra?
I plead the fifth. Yeah, hey. By the way, I'm not going to say his name on the radio station for copyright purposes, but I listened to a comedian this morning. Oh my God, I got to let you guys hear the clip. It was great. It was about that specifically.
Thanks for sharing that for everybody.
Thanks for not sharing.
We'll never be able to hear anything that you just said. I'm sure it was stupid as shit. I'm sure we'll all hear that and just think that Chaz is half retarded.
We'll just have to wait for his the 3-year-old birthday party.
So hearing about I'm about to say I'll start cooking now for Case's 3-year-old party, and then I'll click on YouTube because I've obviously seen it already.
Who is it? Why can't you just say who it is?
Yeah,
nobody listens
at least give him credit. Give him a shout out.
Right.
Let me pull it up.
You can't get in trouble.
Oh Jesus, he doesn't even know. Yeah. Hey guys, I'm gonna for copyright purposes. I'm not gonna. Are you kidding me? Turns out I don't even know who he is. Jesus.
I still got it on my phone. I gotta look up the lyrics and what they said.
Well, now you know how I roll.
Look, Chaz, your kid's ready to go to bed.
Shut up.
He wants to watch Honey Boo Boo, actually. Chaz has complete control.
No, not at all. That's one thing my boy will not be ever be watching. He tried to pull on Teletubbies the other night. He tried to pull up Teletubbies on the iPad the other night, and I was like, "Fuck no, give me that shit."
Your kid still shit himself?
The pirate. Huh?
Your kid still shit himself?
Does he?
I don't know. You need to get your parenting priorities straight, man. You already fucking turn on Netflix and getting that shit, and remember you can't even figure out how to use a bathroom by himself yet?
Right.
He took a dump the other day. It was pretty awesome.
Does he get like special treats? How do you guys potty train? You just put him in the bathroom and tell him don't come out until you shit, boy.
When he makes that face like you know what he's about to do, he's like he's like, hey, are you going potty? He's like, You're like, all right, bitch, go on the toilet right now.
If they're making the grunt face, it's 9 times out of 10 the grunt face means it's too late.
Well, it started.
My kid just decided when he wanted to be potty trained. He'd piss and shit himself until one day he's like, I'm tired of doing that. So
I can't wait till I figure out. I want to live that kind of life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still working on potty training myself, actually.
Hey, at least you haven't puked on anybody's floor.
Yeah, I have. More was like in the bathroom over the wall. But I cleaned it up though.
And I'm pretty sure he broke the lock on my door the other day.
So the who wants to tell this story? I think Eli, you usually tell this story best about how Chaz has like the best friends, the
No,
most loyal
stop.
people you've
Oh my
ever
God.
ever met.
First of all,
I don't
she
know.
is a good
I
friend.
think Chaz
and
tells it better.
I'm not telling
She was
the
like
story.
the second coming of Jesus, last I knew.
She
Right.
will be listening to this show eventually, so not gonna happen. No. Okay, I got you. Long story short, I have a friend of mine that's a very loyal friend of mine that got too drunk and puked on the floor and left it there, and I've made her feel terrible about it. So, and so have
You
you
really
guys.
know how to build
even more
excitement.
so. You already did it for me.
No, I'm serious, man. You really you really get the crowd going. I understand why you've got to watch Netflix just so you can chill, because you really don't bring the heat.
You lay the groundwork. You could have told about how she was talking a big game about hanging out with the adults and
boys and
stuff,
shit.
and then her and her
All
six
right,
pack
all
of
right,
Angry
all right,
Orchard
all right,
just
all
too
right.
much.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And so there are chicks that do it all the time, right? Like, oh, I can totally hang with the dudes. I can totally hang with the dudes. And let's be
Don't just
honest,
limit it to chicks. Don't limit it to chicks. You got a lot of young wannabe studs out there trying to hang with the big boys too.
that's true.
Oh, all the
So I
time.
think we
That
need
totally
to,
sounds like a gay comment. I definitely do not hang out at gay bars. When you say that, right?
I
But I would,
like young dudes
They
like
had
that trying to
good old
hang.
fashions,
Yeah.
right. But
No,
I mean, you just
especially
assume, right?
being in the military. I was a Marine for almost 10 years, and then you get the young kids that come in trying to impress the older guys and think they can drink like a tough guy, and they end up throwing up everywhere and being that loyal friend that shits on your floor and doesn't tell anybody.
Or pukes in your sink.
So yeah, I cleaned that shit up too, and I kept partying. All right, 0.19. How you doing?
That's right. That's solid friendship right there.
The fact is, I think I have to stop inviting you guys, like some of you guys, to the house. I've had Nick puke on the side of the house. I've had chicks slash their head on the concrete
That's okay.
garage.
Nick Nick will always be okay because old Nick, what's his name? Nick the long dick, just like try tripod up against the house and just lean over on that bad boy.
You know who you are, Nick. It even got brought up on internet radio. Oh man, that's great.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh
Can't
my
wait to
gosh.
bring up our friend. Well, when you
What?
like our friend that has still not decided to lose his virginity yet.
Oh, yikes!
Yeah.
Man.
Oh man.
Well, I just want to. I'm just curious. We're talking about my son at Twin Peaks. I mean, this day and age, what is a good age to lose your virginity at if you're a woman and a guy? Let's get him on the line.
Yeah. So I would say I would say it's a good conversation because truth be told, is we always do give him shit about that, right? And he has made it clear that it's a decision, religious decision, and I respect it.
The only reason I give him shit about it is because it bothers him.
Me too.
Right.
I mean,
That's
really,
the only reason we do anything.
But I mean, seriously, that's a good subject. That's a good topic. How many people out there are still
When do you
doing
got, Dave?
that?
When do you want your little girl to get her cherry popped?
Whoa! Jesus Christ, man! 36 is the correct answer to that.
It is 9:38 p.m.
Hey everybody, this is the Goose with 6 Cents Talk Radio. If you like what you heard this week, then comment on our page on Facebook. It's called 6 Cent Talk Radio. We'll be here again, same bat time, same bat channel next week.